Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So the other day I did all the chop, and I've also been talking about Sammy laying eggs. The chop that I did for the freezer has been working so well. I just, myself or one of my girls will lay it out the night before, and then when I get up in the morning, I will clip a corner of the bag off and let some of the juices run out into the sink, and then I will mix it in with a little bit of the egg food mix. I still haven't put noodles in it, but I figure with the egg food mix and the wild rice and the quinoa and stuff, it really doesn't even need to be in there. So I'll get this video started for you guys. So Sammy has laid another egg in the bottom of the cage. She made quite a mess with her fresh food today. And they are all still trying to, Tilly fights with Wasabi when Wasabi regurgitates for Ash, so that causes a fight. And then they all want to fight with Sammy. Well, not all. Tilly is not really involved with the fighting with Sammy. He's more involved with the fighting with Ash and Wasabi. So, they all want to be over here. I keep telling them no and running them that way. I just want to set a boundary with her because she's all the way in the corner and they're on the other side of the room. I just want to set a boundary that they don't come over here, or I'll put them away. Hopefully they'll learn. I want them to learn. You two better chill out. What is wrong with you? Tilly has been on one lately, getting out of his cage and starting a fight with Wasabi over Ash, which makes no sense because Tilly and Ash usually don't get along. The dynamic back here is just changing so much. It's weird. She is in a very breedy mood. But apparently I am her mate again, or she thinks I am. The bottom of her cage is a little dirty. Well, mainly it's just food she's thrown down there. Thing of millet, but there's her egg. This one did not crack or break. I'm going to wait until I put the boys away after I clean their cages, and I'm going to clean water and because everything is dirty right now. She is making a huge mess of her cage every day. Tilly, stop it. Tilly. No, sir. Okay, so for now, since I just layered it like the day before yesterday, I went ahead and just pulled the top layer off. It was just pretty much food she had thrown out. Like I said, she's been very messy, like super messy. And then I just left the egg in the bottom right there. As soon as I get the dummy eggs, again, I hope those will be here tomorrow or Wednesday, I can get them in there. I'm still not sure if I'm going to put the breeding box on because she seems to want it inside the cage, which was the issue last time. And her cage is nowhere near big enough, I don't think, for me to put that box in there. But if she wants it on the front, I can put it on the front. I just want her to sit. I can put food and water bowls near her, or come back here and make sure she's eating every day, or whatever it is that I need to do. Mill it like last time, make sure she's getting water. I just want her to stop laying eggs so we can stop having all of these issues. It has been a madhouse back here, literally just completely chaotic. Every time they're out, it's either a fight with Tilly and Wasabi over Ash, which makes no sense to me because Tilly hated Ash. So Wasabi can't do any kind of anything with him, or Tilly gets mad and starts trying to attack Wasabi, which Tilly has always been afraid of Wasabi, so now I'm super confused. And the second that Sammy starts doing the breeding calls, I can't even explain to you what this noise is that comes out of this bird. Ash gets upset and goes straight for the cage, which Wasabi shortly follows, and then I have to worry about more toe injuries. Ash's toenails are finally starting to grow back. So I don't want any more injuries. Having to constantly dip them in Epsom salt is not fun for me. Or seeing my babies bleed everywhere. And there has been a lot of blood. So I'm just ready for all the crazy to stop. I still have to get the curtains. Still have not got the curtains. I've honestly thought, because my room is always dark, about moving her into my room and just keeping the door closed. I can open a curtain for a few hours a day and then close it, so she'll be in darkness for several hours a day. So it'll be like wintertime instead of summertime. I don't know what I want to do yet, because I'm afraid my cat will get her. And I don't want that to happen. Back here, she's the most safe. No one forgets to shut this door and lock it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Sammy's really mad because I brought the fan in here to put in the window. It's just the box fan. You guys can't see it. I brought the fan in here to put in the window to bring in a little bit of fresh air, because it was super freaking hot in here. It was warmer today than I expected, so I just forgot to turn off the heater in here. She's very much in protest of everything right now. I took this and went over the screen door with it. It was pretty bad. With the fan in here, I gave them all a piece of millet before I brought it in. So nobody screamed, which I was shocked about. But they've seen that fan before, so I don't know if it was just a familiar thing for them. Yeah, I know, I mentioned it. But they all went back in relatively easy. Hi guys, so my dummy eggs are here. So it comes with directions and facts, and then frequently asked questions. It cost me $25.75 for 7 eggs. And her last clutch that she actually nested on was only 5. So I'm assuming that she's probably just gonna stay in this area of how many eggs she has. I plan to go later this afternoon and buy like a shallow bowl, which they talk about in the paperwork. How do I create a nest bowl? And it says, place your dummy eggs in a shallow flat bowl large enough for 1 or 2 birds to sit in comfortably. Place dummy eggs in the nest bowl and place at top of cage or wherever your bird is comfortable. I don't know how I'm supposed to place it at the top of the cage. Maybe I can find some sort of dog bowl that attaches at the top that is shallow enough and large enough. I doubt it, but we'll give her a shot. All right, so I went to Walmart, and this is what I found. We really don't have a lot in the area of shallow bowls as far as, I don't know, anything safe, I guess. They had stainless steel, but I don't really want to have to drill through a stainless steel bowl, especially if we're going to have to hang it high in the cage. I'm just going to try to put it at the bottom for now and see what happens. I'm going to fill it with some pine shavings, since pine is safe for birds. And we're going to see how she reacts to it. So I started up a good portion of the way. I'm going to get the eggs out and put them in there. So I only put 4 in because she's got one down there, and I kind of want it to have her smell on it. She just took a bath, and she was looking at them. As you can see, what I meant by she's been really messy. Like, she's been throwing food and just making a huge mess. But I did leave her egg in there, and they are in there now. You can see where she's been kind of hanging on at the top. She's been hurting her feet. So I don't know. I'm hoping she'll go down there and pay attention to them. And if not, then I guess I'll have to rig something up at the top and hope for the best. So I went ahead and changed out all the paper and moved the bowl, and then I moved this perch up because her feet are so sore where she's hanging onto the side of the cage all night like she's doing right now. She also wants to mate with me, which she made very apparent when I got her out. So just trying not to touch her body or anything else but her head. I'll let you guys know if she actually decides to go down and sit on them or pay attention to them at all. I showed them to her, so fingers crossed. So I went in there this morning when I got up and I checked on him and I fed him, and she has been down there because there were pieces of bedding that were taken out of the bowl, just a few little pieces. So at least I know she's checking on it and looking at it. She's still not laying on them that I noticed, but she is having the contraction of her cloaca or her vent, whichever one you want to call it. So I'm assuming that she's going to be laying another egg. I'm hoping that she will lay it in the makeshift nest. If not, then I will definitely figure out how to try to attach it to the top. Drill a couple holes in it and get the pieces that I need to attach it more towards the upper part of the cage so she's more comfortable. I went to get her old food out, and this is what she had done. I set it in there so I could bring it in here, but I dropped the yolk in the bowl. So she's destroying the eggs herself. Of course, you can't destroy the dummy eggs, but I'm gonna have to move something up to the top and just hope she doesn't destroy them then. I don't know if she's doing it because she's stressed out or I don't know. She's got all the calcium she needs in there, and then she's getting extra in her food, so I guess I could start giving her some boiled egg again. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will definitely keep you guys updated as things progress. Have a good day.